It's true, you have to enter into a marriage with a certain lucidity. You can't make this big decision based on romance alone. But we can't get married without love either. So it is with our relationship with Christ. Are you in a relationship with Him because you're in love with Him or just for logical reason? What would you think of a woman who chose to marry a man only because she wanted to secure her future? If she had no love for this man, but was afraid of what would happen to her if she was not with him, what would you advise her to do? If the man was deeply in love with her, but the woman, on the other hand, consider him only as a good friend or a provider, would you tell them to go ahead in their wedding plans? Probably not. Hearing these scenarios, we see an unhealthy love story, a marriage that shouldn't take place. Even if the man is rich, crazy in love, and sweet like a lamb. If the woman does not share these feelings, or if she chooses to continue her relationship only for the benefit she gets from it, there's definitively a problem here. It's a concept that singles should be the best to understand. Married couple can experience challenges that make them sometimes blind to romantic love. But singles who long for a beautiful love story may associate themselves very well with this situation. We can feel the sorrow of the man who burns with love and who receives only a platonic friendship in return. We want to take a stand and tell the woman not to move forward in this union, maybe even criticize her opportunist attitude. If singles understand the situation better, they should also be more sensitive to the calling Jesus is making here. Because Jesus is the groom in love with his church. His heart burns with a love so powerful that he even gave his life to save his beloved. The Holy Spirit is always there, ready to speak to us, to entrust us with his secret projects and knowledge. Just like a man in love, he always wants to be with the woman he loves and doesn't want their time together to end. He always thinks that she's the most beautiful one, even without makeup. He sends her affectionate little message throughout the day, and he cannot resist to fill her with gifts. And we, the church, is the bride. How do we react? We are often too busy to sit down with Jesus to chat. We hardly appreciate his gift, and we always ask for more. We do not respond to his little message during the day, and we do not try to help him in his project. The songs of praise we sing to Jesus often speaks more of ourselves than of his quality. We are like a bride who is preparing to enter into marriage only to avoid eternal damnation. Worse, we often flirt with sin, the bad boy who wanted to kill us. And when we get hurt, again, we return to Jesus to ask him to heal us. Have we placed Jesus in the friend zone? The classic story of a boy deeply in love with a girl, but she only considered him as a good friend. Oh, the pain this boy feels, but he cannot avoid it because he wants to be there for her. Do you feel the bruised heart of Jesus regarding our lack of affection? If he came to get his bride today, would it be for a marriage of mutual love? And do not think only about the church in general. Look at ourselves. If Jesus came back to get me today, Would he find me in love with him above all else? Do I choose to follow Jesus to make sure, I go to heaven and avoid hell, or because I'm madly in love with him? Do I radically flee from sin because I never want to hurt his heart? I love Jesus too much to want to hurt him. Do I participate with passion in his project by putting all my talents to his work because I'm so in love with Jesus that I want to see him succeed in all things? Or are we too busy, seduced by the world, or caught up in a blind religion? Look deep into my heart, God, and find out everything I am thinking. Don't let me follow evil ways, but lead me in the way that time has proven true. Psalm 139, 23, 24. Today, let's think about our love story with Jesus. And if we got lost, maybe it is time to come back to our first love.